Hey guys, it's Natalie. I hope everybody had an awesome weekend. It is Must Have Monday, and today we are talking about patchouli oil. Yes, we are talking about patchouli oil, which is lovingly known as the hippie oil, and I am actually going back to my 80s days. I was an 80s girl and I hung around some very interesting people, and a lot of those people wore patchouli. And I wasn't quite fond of it back then, and I think I only equated it with the people that were wearing it, but I actually really do love the smell of patchouli. And it's one of those things where you either love it or you hate it. They say there's really not an in-between. It is very earthy and very musky smelling. Some people say that it almost smells like wet soil, but I don't like to think of it that way because I don't like the smell of wet soil. But I think it's really one of my favorite scents. So patchouli is apparently part of the mint family, which I did not know that. It originated in Southeast Asia. It is steam distilled from the flowers. If you have ever seen them, they come on long stems, and they're little white flowers, and the oil is steam distilled from there. And it is also great to use topically. I was reading in the product guide that it says may be used topically to improve the appearance of dry, chapped skin, and is an ideal complement when added to your favorite skincare products. And one of my favorite ways to use it and with my skincare products is I will use it with my Young Living Genesis hand and body lotion. I would show it to you, but I am out of it. And I will take a couple of drops with that, and I will use it as my body lotion, and I love the way it makes my skin feel. And I will also take it with me if I'm feeling my hands are a little bit dry or I'm very dehydrated. I will add it to my hand lotion, and I'll add a drop or two to my hand lotion, and I'll use it throughout the day to help me that way, and I love it. So patchouli is a really great skincare support. And because you can use it topically and the oil is going into your skin and going into your cells, it is also great to help maintain an already healthy cardiovascular system, which I did not realize that. It is great to diffuse, and it said diffusing it is great for a calming, relaxing, and peaceful fragrance. So I really love that. It can be found in our Young Living products like Abundance, Animal Sense Ointment, Digize, which I had no idea, Magnify Your Purpose. Another one I didn't know is the Orange Blossom Facial Wash, Peace and Calming, and Rose Ointment. I didn't know it was in rose ointment either. It also blends well with bergamot, geranium, lavender, clary sage, and rosemary. And one of the interesting things that I was reading is that patchouli is actually used as a base note for people that make their own fragrances. So if you're not sure what base notes and middle notes and all that is, that would actually be a great Did You Know Friday video. You can Google that and see how you can make your own perfume. And so they use patchouli as a base note. Some other interesting things I was reading was that traders would exchange 1 pound of patchouli for 1 pound of gold. King Tut actually had it arranged that he would have the equivalent of 10 gallons of patchouli buried in his tomb. I wonder if it ever really did get buried in there. During the 18th and 19th century, silk traders would actually pack their silk cloth with dried patchouli leaves to prevent the moths from laying their eggs. And people have also used it under their armpits. They would put it on cotton balls and put it under their armpits, and I think it's one of the reasons why it was a favorite with the hippies, and also because I've heard that it would mask the smell of other things too. Another interesting fact that I was reading, that I don't know if it's a good one or a bad one, but it's interesting, is that in 1985 Mattel actually used patchouli oil in their plastic when they produced the action figure Stinkor, who I did not know who he was, and I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right, but apparently he was like the human skunk, I guess, and he had powers over the odors or something like that. I don't know, but I thought that was quite interesting. So that's it for my must-have Monday, is patchouli oil. I would love to hear how you guys have used it, if you've used it in skincare products, or if you just used it by itself, or if you've diffused it. I would love to know how you have used it, and if you haven't, make sure you put it on your essential rewards and try it out. It is $44.41, I believe, retail. It is 15 milliliters, and if you are a Young Living member, which you get the 24% off of that, so it's about $33.75 wholesale. And I have used it for quite some time now, and my bottle is only about half gone, so it's lasted me quite a while. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so we can keep in touch. I hope everybody has a fabulous week. I will see you Friday for Did You Know Friday. Keep living the oil life, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.